An asteroid is a minor planet, an object larger than a meteoroid that is neither a planet nor an unidentified comet, that orbits within the inner solar system or is co-orbital with Jupiter. Okay, so let's try that one more time because that's not registering for me. It's a minor planet, so that's its own thing. So, okay, it's a minor planet, an object larger than a meteoroid that is neither a planet nor an identified comet, which is something else. So it's a minor planet that's not that or that orbits within the inner solar system. Okay, so it's within the inner solar system, or is co-orbital with Jupiter. So co-orbital, I feel like that means like it's just in the same orbit as Jupiter is around the sun, something like that. Asteroids are rocky, metallic, or icy bodies with no atmosphere and are broadly classified into C-type, M-type, or S-type. So it's referring to the chemical composition. So carbonaceous, metallic, and silicaceous. The size and shape of asteroids vary significantly, ranging from small rubble piles under a kilometer across, which doesn't seem so small to me, across to Ceres, a dwarf planet, almost 1,000 kilometers in diameter. A body is classified as a comet, not an asteroid, if it shows a coma when warmed by solar radiation. Comma. That's a comma right there, and it's kind of cool that the comma has the little tail. Clever. Although recent observations suggest a continuum between these types of bodies. Continuum. So it's like a continuum is a sequence in which adjacent elements are not perceptibly different from each other, but the extremes are quite distinct. Okay. So of the roughly 1 million known asteroids, the greatest number are located between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Jupiter is the fifth, and Mars is the fourth. Or the third, I think. So between fourth and fifth, approximately 2 to 4 AU, which is astronomical units, which is a heck of a lot of kilometers from the sun, in a region known as the main asteroid belt. The total mass of all the asteroids combined is only 3% that of Earth's moon. Okay, so there's a lot, but not a lot of mass. The majority of the main belt asteroids follow slightly elliptical, stable orbits, revolving in the same direction as the Earth and taking from 3 to 6 years to complete a full circuit of the sun. Asteroids have historically been observed from Earth. The first close-up observation of an asteroid was made by the Galileo spacecraft. Several dedicated missions to asteroids were subsequently launched by NASA and JAXA, with plans for other missions in progress. NASA's near Shoemaker studied Eros, Dawn, observed Vesta, and Ceres. Okay, now we're getting into the weeds about different missions. So NASA's near Shoemaker, that's how it looks. It studied Eros. Wow, and Dawn. Okay, and Dawn is another one that's observed Vesta and Ceres. JAXA's missions Hayabusa, which is another one that looks like that. And Hayabusa 2 studied and returned samples from Itokawa and Ryugu, respectively. Osiris, which is another satellite, studied Bennu, collecting samples in 2020. So I feel like this kind of sums it up. There wasn't that many that we studied. Vesta, Ceres, Itoko, Ryugu, Bennu. So it's like 5 have been studied. Collecting a sample in 2020, which was delivered back to Earth in 2023. That's amazing that it managed to return this sample. Jesus, unbelievable. NASA's Lucy, launched in 2021, is tasked with studying 10 different asteroids. 2 from the main belt and 8 from Jupiter's Trojans. Psyche, launched in October 2023, aims to study the metallic asteroid Psyche as well. Near-Earth asteroids have potential for catastrophic consequences if they strike Earth, with a notable example being the... Now, how do you pronounce that? Chicxulub. I have no idea. Chicxulub impact, widely thought to have induced the Cretaceous Paleogene mass extinction. KT extinction. As an experiment to meet the danger, in September 2022, a double asteroid redirection test spacecraft successfully altered the orbit of a non-threatening asteroid, Dimorphos, by crashing into it. Unbelievable. Okay, so what did we learn? They're minor planets. They're different from comets because they don't have tails. We've studied about 5 of them and even managed to bring core samples, or not core, but samples from one of them back to the rock, back home. Wow, look at that. It's like conglomerate. This is Bennu. That's pretty big. Near-Earth asteroids destroyed. All right, so we got a lot of cool info on this one, and that's it for this one.